All right, this your brother Ishar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learn this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the aquat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Prepare to Lose Your Life for the Lord. All right, it's going to be entitled, Prepare to Lose Your Life for the Lord. Now I got inspired to do this lesson because of the video that I uploaded yesterday, and pretty much I was watching a few videos from the apostles down to the elders, brothers, so forth and so on, because everybody was speaking about this topic, which is King Charles confirming that digital IDs is coming to the UK. All right, and one of the main things that I always remember back when everything was happening at the start of around 2020, so forth and so on, I remember Apostle Tahar saying that the brothers and sisters over there in the UK, you know, and overseas, they're going to be tested first. All right. They're going to be tested first, and then everything is going to come over here. So I was watching this video, and then literally I came across this AI video that I put within this video. I'm going to play the whole thing real quick. It's only about a minute. But in the AI video, they show Esau pretty much being wicked. And they showed this Edomite character pretty much being locked out from society. He couldn't get on a bus. He couldn't go to the store or anything without having that digital ID. All right. And then at the end, wicked Esau, he had that evil look on his face. And he was like, either you can get this digital ID or you can starve. And then the video went off. And when I saw that, I was like, that's going to be the decision that we're going to have to make, man. Because we are literally going to have to let everything go. There's no there's no in between. Salakia. There's no in between. There's no in between. Either you're going to be with YAHAWASHI or you're going to get destroyed with this system. All right. So let me go ahead and play this video real quick, and then we're going to grab a few scriptures. So let me go ahead and full screen this. Put it right here. There it is. Fair use, fair use. Let's go ahead and play it real quick.
My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services.
Well, there we go. Confirmation that is happening. Digital ID is coming despite the vast majority of the UK not wanting it. But this will actually be used to give the government more control over the people. This is the only reason that they've pushed it so hard. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. Then you have the small matter of people's security. What happens when there's another massive data leak? And what will this lead to in the future? Because mark my words, it won't stop here. It'll be a slippery slope and lead to even more government control and overreach. If the monarchy cared about the people of this country at all, he would have challenged this, not accepted it. But that is exactly what he's done. Let me know what you think of this in the comments.
The new digital ID is completely voluntary. You're free to starve.
Yeah. See?
The people
Play it again one more time.
would have challenged this, accepted it. But that is exactly what he's done. Let me know what you think of this in the comments.
The new digital ID is completely voluntary. You're free to starve.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So at the end of that, literally at the end of this, they were saying pretty much within this part, they was like, yeah, the digital ID is completely voluntary, meaning you don't have to get it. All right. You don't have to get it. Either you can have a digital ID or you can still have your physical ID. But we already know where this is leading to, because just like the dude in the beginning of the video, he was like, we already know that this is going to lead it to something bigger. We already know what it is. And that's the RFID chip. All right. That's what it's going to lead into. They're gradually updating this thing so that people can get used to it. And then, of course, like we always say, they're going to use celebrities to sway these people, to help people get the chip. They're going to do whatever it is that's in that power so then everybody can get chipped. But then ultimately, they already know the majority of the people are not just going to voluntarily take that chip. And that's where Revelation 12 and 12 is going to come into play. He's going to bring that great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. He's going to use martial law. All right. He's going to make it mandatory. He's going to cut people off from society, so forth and so on. All right. And this is where I got inspired to do this lesson, because this is going to be the ultimate decision. The ultimate decision, man. Because when you really think about it, all right, when this actually happens, you get ready to wake up and go to work in the morning, or go to the ATM, or you had to go to the grocery store, whatever the case may be, and then you realize you can't go. When you realize that you can't go, you got to either go back home, or you got to pretty much be a pilgrim upon the earth, because martial law and everything is already going to be established. You're going to have to make that decision like, well, I'm just going to have to be cut off. And then you're going to have to lean on faith. That's the first thing, man. You're going to have to lean on faith. So let's begin with that. With Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. It says the triumphs of faith. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We haven't seen YAHAWASHI. We've seen them in the spirit world, but we don't know what they look like. We have no remembrance of them. All right. But we know that they exist. We have faith in those names as well. All right. We haven't seen our Lord. We haven't seen our power, but we know that they're there, because whenever we call upon those names and things happen for us, that boosts our faith up. All right. Verse 2, it says, for by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith, Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. Yeah, Enoch was beamed up into the chariot. All right. That's what this means. He was beamed up into the chariot. He never died and was not found, because the Most High had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased the Most High. Faith. Here's the point. But without faith, it is impossible. Salaki, not impossible. It is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And that's what we're doing right now. You got to make your calling and election sure by being diligent, doing this work, repenting every day, doing what you need to do by YAHAWASHI. So then that way you can build up your faith, and then you can please the Most High by having faith in these last moments. Because like I said, that's exactly what you're going to need as soon as this shit get real. As soon as you realize that these stores are shut down, these fast food restaurants are shut down, gas prices going to hit like $10, $11, $12 per gallon. You can't afford it. Checkpoints going to be set up. You can't drive your car. You can't go anywhere. Can't go outside of the city. Family turning against you. All of these things are going to be happening at once. There's going to be so many things going on. But the main thing that's going to keep you stable is this word. Like it says in Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, but the fear of the Most High is your treasure. The fear of the Most High is your treasure, and that faith is what's going to keep you moving. And it's going to help you get through these times, man. So you got to have faith. When you realize there's nothing to eat, that's when things are going to get real, man. That's when things are going to get real. That's when you're going to have to lean on those names. Either you're going to go out there and, like I said, walk by faith, or you just not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You see what Esau said at the end of the video? He said either you get down with the program or you starve. You literally have to choose the starving route. But we already know that the Most High is going to look out for his elect. And that's what we're building up to right now. Because according to this, in Isaiah 65, when you go to Isaiah 65, we're going to start at verse 8. It says, thus saith the Lord, as a new wine is found in a cluster, and one saith, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it. So will I do for my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all. And I will bring forth the seed out of Jacob and out of Judah, an inheritor of my mountains, and mine elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there. And Sharon shall be a fold of flocks, and the valley of Achor a place for the herds to lie down in, for my people that have sought me. But you are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes. It did choose that wherein I delighted not. 2/3 of our own people decided to not listen to this word, decided to not answer when the Most High was calling, which is actually listening to this word and repenting. They chose not to do that. They chose to continue in wickedness and in iniquity, things that the Most High does not have any delight in. That's why he said they're going to bow down to the slaughter. You know how powerful of a statement that is? You're going to bow down to the slaughter. The Most High is going to make sure that this judgment is going to be real in these last days, man. And people going to know that the Most High is doing it to them because they're going to remember the warning that we gave them. But this is the point for the elect, though, the ones that's out here actually trying. Therefore, thus said the Lord power Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. This is what's going to happen to the elect. They're going to eat, they're going to drink, and they're going to sing for joy of heart. They're going to rejoice because the elect is going to experience the miracles that the Most High has prepared for them. They're going to eat. There's all kind of bunkers that's being built up right now by these rich people. The elect are going to find those places. Other miracles are going to happen. Just like when you think about YAHAWASHI, we had the bread and the fish. He blessed it and it break into a whole lot of food. We may be walking around somewhere. You may see a wild whatever, something that you know you can eat. All right, something that's within the dietary law. You may be able to find that. Next thing you know, you close your eyes, you bless it. It may break into a whole feast right there in front of your eyes. You can find an apple. Same thing may happen. Anything can happen within these last days because the Most High is going to showcase his power. He's going to showcase his power to his elect, and he's going to showcase his power to everybody that needs to be destroyed, man. The Most High is going to make it known that he does exist and this earth belongs to him. It belongs to YAHAWASHI, man. All right. So at the end of the day, the Most High is going to look out for his elect. And this is what you're going to have to believe. You're going to have that faith. If you don't have faith, if you don't believe that the Most High is going to do this for you, you're going to be shaky. And there ain't no time for no mistakes, man. There's no time for hesitation. You got to believe in these names, man. The scriptures tell you like, has anybody aforetime ever been abandoned? The Most High was like, anybody that looked toward me and anybody that actually wanted to repent and believe this word, he looked out for them every single time. You got to believe that too. Let's get Revelation chapter 20, verse 4, because like I said, this is what's coming. You got to prepare yourself. You got to prepare yourself to lose your life for the Lord, because as soon as they make that chip mandatory, either you're going to get locked up in prison or you may be in the wilderness. You never know what's going to happen to you. But if you get caught up out there, this is what's going to happen. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And it says, and I saw thrones and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of YAHAWASHI and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with YAHAWASHI 1,000 years. This is the reward for you not taking the chip. You got to literally put your life on the line if you want to live again and reign with the Lord. Be part of the elect. This is the route that you got to prepare yourself for. This is not going to be an easy thing, man. Right now it's easy because all you're thinking about is, thinking about the Lord's name. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But it's a completely different feeling when you literally in handcuffs. Esau got you. He throw you to some random room where the guillotines are set up. He puts your head up in there. You just see that sharp ass blade right there, man. It's going to be a heart beating feeling right there. But the thing that's going to keep you stable are these scriptures, man. You're going to continue to call upon the Lord. You're going to continue to call upon Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to give you the strength to endure literally until the end. Until the end. Then after that, guess what? It's going to be over with just like that. Because you got to remember, this time of trouble is only temporary. It's not going to last forever. So you just go through it. You do what you need to do. And then after that, guess what? You receive the reward, which is you being beamed up inside of the chariot and reigning with Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. All right. So let's get one last scripture to close it out. Let's get Revelation chapter 3 and then go to verse 10. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Since you kept the word of patience, since you were patient, which means to suffer, since you suffered through these times, did what you had to do for the Lord, the Most High is going to put the Spirit upon you to keep you from the hour of temptation, man. He's going to make sure you don't take that chip. No matter what happens, he's going to make sure that you're not going to take it. However it plays out, you're not going to receive it. And that's the ultimate blessing, man. That's the ultimate blessing, because the Most High is going to have a lot of his people take it to get rid of them, man. They're going to have to be part of the cleansing, which is that fire. But because you kept the word of patience, he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, showing you this is speaking about the chip, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Hold fast to this word, because this is the another ultimate gift, man. Not all of our people can understand this or have it. But the Most High called you into this truth. Now it's up to you to hold fast to it. Keep that tight grip on it, man. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, was coming down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. You're going to be part of the elect, man. Just for the simple fact that you continue to believe in Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and you kept that word of patience. So prepare yourself for what's getting ready to come, man. Because, yeah, it's not going to be a game. It's not going to be a game. When Esau, look at this. When wicked Esau finally gets, to the point where he want to press the button, that's going to be it, man. It ain't going to be no more trying to hurry up and look for brothers or look for answers or what should I do? What should I? Man, we've been trying to tell you for the longest. We're trying to tell you for the longest what you should be doing. If you didn't get it by then, that's it. That's why the scriptures say, seek the Lord while he may be found. Seek him early. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. So do what you need to do, man, because it's getting real. You got the king out here saying that he about to bring out digital IDs. Trump over here making that visit. He making a visit and learning from China and all kind of stuff. It's about to happen, man. It's about to happen. We probably only months away or no more than a year. Probably not even that, man. I don't even gonna say a year, man. We close. Things can happen literally in the next few months, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's make sure you keep the word of patience and keep believing, fearing, and having faith in Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm gonna say, call Halayim Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth with their truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahawah Tazad, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.